Now, and President Biden is really hearing it, facing some serious criticism from both parties over his decision to pardon his son Hunter. Scott MacFarlane is at the Capitol for us, where some Democrats are saying it could undermine trust in the judicial system, not to mention Biden's legacy. Scott, good morning to you.
Hey, Tony, good morning. Senators return to Washington to news of this pardon, so there is some strong reaction. Just as the presidency is ending for President Biden, he has kicked up this new political storm.
Less than 2 weeks before Hunter Biden was to face a judge and the prospect of prison time for an illegal gun purchase in Delaware, his lawyers filed a series of arguments Monday seeking to have Biden's criminal cases officially closed after President Biden officially signed this pardon just hours before he departed for Angola. The president left behind the political earthquake he triggered in Washington, with several fellow Democrats blasting the president's choice.
You disappointed by the decision?
Yes, I'm disappointed by the decision.
Some calling the pardon unwise and improper, adding he put personal interest ahead of duty. Republicans also blistered the president for not keeping previous promises he wouldn't pardon his own son.
His decision further undermines the public's confidence in our judicial system.
And for the scope and size of the pardon.
Basically anything that happened in the last 10 years. So I was surprised. I was disappointed.
The White House press secretary fielded questions about it aboard Air Force One from reporters traveling with the president.
The president believed enough is enough, and the president took action. And he also believes that they tried to break his son in order to break him. That's what we saw.
But January 6 defendants have also increasingly latched onto the issue. More have sought release from custody or delays in their criminal proceedings since Hunter Biden's pardon was issued. Some sightings trump call for pardons for riot defendants and his Sunday social media post invoking them.
The First Lady was asked about this during a White House holiday event and said, "Of course, I support the pardon of my son." But Gayle, President Biden has not addressed the issue during this trip to Angola.
All right, Scott, thank you very much.
How you mad this man getting his son out of jail? How you mad? Who not gonna get their child out of jail? Who not gonna pardon their own child? Who was he supposed to pardon? Like, who was he supposed to get out of? What was he supposed to do? They talking about he putting personal matters over. Bro, what are you talking about? You gonna get your child out. You gonna take care of your family first. These people is crazy. They must don't got kids or something. They all disappointed. Don't make sense. It's crazy.